Hey guys, it's your girl Tay back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a protective style. We're going to be doing mini twists. So this is freshly washed and conditioned hair. I'm going to be starting with this Curls Blueberry leave-in. I've already put it in the shower. So the product that I'm going to be using throughout the video is going to be a one product type of thing. It's going to be the curl maintenance from Aunt Jackie's. I'm also going to be doing this style on my natural hair as it is now. I'm not going to be blow drying it. You can blow dry your hair if you want to, but I will show you a technique that you can use so that you don't have to blow dry your hair and cause any extra heat damage. So here's the Aunt Jackie's Curl Maintenance. I love this product. I used this for my perm rod set in my last video. So definitely check out this product if you want to start doing more rod sets, twists, or anything that's not really a wash and go. I wouldn't really use this product for a wash and go. So let's talk about the parting. I'm not going to be too precise in these parts. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is my first time trying mini twists, so I kind of just want to see if I like the style, see how it holds up. I'm not really too concerned about the parting, especially in the back. I am going to focus on the parting in the front, but for the back, I'm just going to part it where it feels natural and just do the best I can, especially since the parts are going to be covered up and you really won't be able to see them. So right now I'm just prepping the section for twisting, applying water, product, and finger detangling. So this is the part that I mentioned earlier about the blow drying. I'm going to opt out of blow drying, and instead I'm going to use a bristle brush and kind of brush down the cuticle before I twist every section. This makes the hair much smoother when I twist it and kind of gives that blow dried effect. The only downside to not blow drying your hair before this style, I will say you will get a lot more shrinkage because you're doing it while your hair is wet, but I prefer shrinkage over heat damage any day. So now I'm going to start twisting. It's a basic twist, nothing special about it, pretty straightforward, and I'm just going to twist all the way down till I reach the very end and try to go as far down as possible, and make sure you don't get the ends tangled like I just did there. But yeah, just want to go all the way down as far as you can. And you can add more product as you go if your ends start to feel dry. And when you've reached the very, very bottom as far as you can go, you're going to want to take that little end piece and twist it around your finger for a finger coiled look. It gives it a more polished finish, and all the twists look the same at the ends. So at this point I had 4 twists total, well maybe 5. I had 5 twists total, and they're all different sizes. It doesn't really matter the exact sizing that you do, because once again these are going to be in the back, you cannot see them. So now I have about another 2 rows done. So at this point I really like the style. I could see it all coming together and I was happy with how it was coming out. So it is like 2 a.m. at this point, and I am hyped up on a 5-hour energy. I will never take one of those again. I had way too much energy and I could not sleep that night. So yeah, won't do that again, but it did help me finish this style. I started at about midnight and I finished at 6 a.m. So I basically was up all night doing this, but it was worth it. I really like how it turned out. So towards the sides and the front is where I got a little bit more serious about the parting, just because that part is going to be visible, so I didn't want to just it to be crooked and stuff, you know. So it's not as straight as it could be, but I tried a little bit harder on those sections. So same process, spray with water, add your curl maintenance product or whatever product you choose, brush with a bristle brush, and then start twisting. You really want to focus the product on the ends as well, because that's going to be the driest part of your twist. So protective styles are really good if you're trying to grow out your hair, because it is a low manipulation style. So I'm going to be leaving these in for maybe about 2 weeks if I can stretch it that long. And I'm going to be doing different hairstyles and everything with them so that I don't get bored with the look. But I'm really excited to see how this goes, and I'm definitely going to be trying and showing you guys a lot more protective styling. And once again, once you reach the very bottom as far as you can go, you want to make sure you're finger coiling that last section so that you get a uniform look with all your twists. So here's just an up close view of the twisting motion that I'm doing. I'm kind of going really fast. I don't really know how to show you guys twisting, you just wrap each piece around the other piece. That's basically how I can explain it to you. It's very, very simple. So now I'm about halfway done, maybe a little bit over halfway, and I'm just going to show you guys the twists up close. They're very, very moisturized. I love this product. I think it works really, really good for this type of hairstyle. And there's that 5-hour energy again. Never again. So yeah, that's just the twist up close. Those are the ends. How I said it'll give it a more polished look because they're all finger coiled at the end. And here's me dropping the spray bottle on my foot. Yeah. So I'm going to show you guys the parting in the front. So basically I did it where I can have a side part or a middle part. I probably won't even do the side part, but I just put it in there so that it'll be an option for me if I choose to do it like that. So that's just what I'm showing you right now. And I'm almost done. So it's 3:44 a.m. So that's nice. So this is the last twist I'm going to demonstrate. I wanted to show you guys one in the front because I'm going to do it a little bit different. But as you can see, the other side of my head is completely done, so almost there. But this is the same process, just spray, 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 add product. But I'm going to add one additional product to the front part of my hair. So only the twists that go along the middle part, not the side parts, not any other parts, just the middle part, just to give it a more flat look. I'm going to add some gel to that top section. So I'm going to be adding some extreme wet line gel. And as you can see, I'm kind of pulling my edges out because I want to lay those later and I don't want to twist those up, just to get those prepped for me laying the edges. So I'm just going to take those out. But yeah, I'm going to be adding some extreme wet line gel, just a little bit to that top piece, and so that it can lay a little bit flatter when I put on my scarf later. So that's the only difference with the top section, is just adding that little amount of gel at the top. But besides that, you just twist like normal. Make sure you leave your edges out if you do want to do your edges. If you don't, then you can twist those up too. But that's pretty much it. And then I'm just going to twist it all the way to the bottom and finger coil the end like before. And one thing I want you to notice is I had too much hair in one piece, and so I kind of borrowed some from the other one. Instead of starting over, you can start over, or you can be lazy like me and just borrow some from the other section. So after that, I'm just going to finish twisting. It looks a little bit messy at the top, but I haven't done my edges yet, so that's why. And I'm just going to finger coil the ends like the other ones. So now I'm completely done. I've done my edges, and this is the final look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it looked really good, but I do want to lay my hair overnight, so I'm going to be doing mousse at the top. So this is the Cream of Nature curling mousse, and I'm going to put that all over the top of my head, over the back, and then I'm going to be laying it with a scarf overnight, and we're going to see how that looks in the morning. But you definitely don't want to skip this part because that'll get you a flatter look. So you can use any mousse, but you definitely just want to put it all over. Any part that the scarf is going to be touching, you want to make sure there's mousse right there. So I'm just going to grab my scarf and lay it over my head. And then I'm going to be putting a satin scrunchie around the twist into like a little ponytail so that they can stretch a little bit overnight, because I know they're going to shrink up, but this will help it from shrinking up so much. I'm also going to be sleeping on a satin pillowcase tonight, so that little section in the back is not going to get frizzy at all. Hey guys, it's the next morning. Well, it's like 4 hours later because I could not sleep, but that is okay. So now we're going to take off our scarf, and I'm going to be putting some Main Choice growth oil in my hands. You can choose any oil. I know that they're still going to be a little bit wet, so I just put oil in my hands so I don't cause any unnecessary frizz. And we're going to remove the scarf and see what we're looking like. So I clearly was very impressed. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's really flat, so the mousse definitely helped. And this is what they look like. So they did shrink up some, but not so much. Like, it doesn't look bad. So I'm so excited to leave these in for the next 2 weeks to see if I get any hair growth out of them, and also to try different hairstyles to see the different looks that I can get from having these in. So here's the back. The twists are very free flowing and neat. Okay guys, so that concludes the video for this week. I'm really loving this hairstyle. I'm going to keep it in for about 2 weeks. So right now I'm having the 2 pieces out, and then I have like a little half up, half down situation going. And I'm going to tell you guys what next week's video is. So next week's video I'm going to be showing you guys 12 hairstyles. Yes, 12 hairstyles that you can do with mini twists so that you will want to keep them in for a long time, so that you won't get bored with them. And the hairstyles are really cute, so make sure you stay tuned for that if you do plan on trying out these mini twists. Don't forget to follow my social media. It'll be down in the corner. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Friday.